I think I know. It's a sports theme, pretty much. Golf in particular. Is gas going down across the nation, or is it just cheaper around here? $2.64? Fire hydrant situation's kind of strange. They put the fence around them. I don't know how the fire department will get around that fence. They have to lay their hose right on top of the points. I asked this black guy what part of Wisconsin he was from, because he was getting into a car with Wisconsin license plates, and he says he's not from there, he just got the car from there. What a trip. It was delivered from Wisconsin all the way to Arizona, and I didn't really see any rust on it. All right, where is the crosswalk here? I got a crosswalk signal for this fenced in gravel area. I got a signal for that. Also a cross. Maybe this area was busy at one time, had some major activity. Baseline road is so annoing. Well, there's a kind of a way. Oh, I think I can see downtown Phoenix from here. It is extremely busy this far on the outside. Alright, so right here you think you're reading anal, something Highline anal, but it's really the canal. And I've never seen a brickwork like this for a canal. A little overdone. Okay, I think we're allowed to walk on it, along it. Alright, so heading to the library. It's around 4 miles away from where I left my car. I prefer to bicycle rather than drive. Wow, it's an old ranch here for sale. What would they need all these thick logs for? That's pretty neat. City's like, we gotta artistic up the baseline road in some way, but we don't have a big budget. Let's use cheap stuff. Cheap material, nice thick rebar, pig pens, weld it together and plant some vines. Actually, no, they didn't plant any vines. Those are non-vine plants. Why would they do that? That'd usually be a design for a vine like this. Why do we have different words for the same meaning? It might be to make the language more fun and creative. Have fun with it and be creative with it. So you could holler at $1, but you can't holler at $1. So having that choice of words for the same thing can make it more entertaining. So the little vegetation that does sprout up amongst these rocks, they kill with some green liquid. Why? Well, I stand corrected. I guess this plant is able to grow tall. That's the same one. This is a bigger version of it. Doesn't quite seem like a vine. It's just a very tall bush that needs to be propped up. Doesn't like to wrap anything around the panels. So they got a parking right here, but I don't know if it's regulated for parking in some way. There's only like 7 cars here. What the heck? I mean, so few cars, so few people are using it. It's such a large parking lot that could hold well over 100. And on a busy Friday, it's kind of strange and kind of suspicious. I don't know if I'd want to take the chance and park here if they got problems. There's no signs though. It looks like you could get away with it. The following are not permitted: weapons, posting, trespassing. Hey, isn't this the road that you're not allowed to drive on? This lady just drove down it. Huh. So this South Mountain Community College has this library that opens at 7:30 for the students because it's a community college, but it also has a public library apparently. That's a nice early time. And it's even open on Sundays. If it was at a high school, they wouldn't open it on Sunday. I can't believe this chain. It's skipping really bad, and I just cleaned it. It skipped, I cleaned it, it was good for a couple days, and now it's bad again. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know if maybe it looks clean. I'll just have to clean it again, but I don't know how it could get dirty so fast. And maybe the tensioner has lost its tension. Right, so they got a designation, library customers only. At this lot. I'd take the parking ride actually. I'd just have a place to park all day. Library customers only. They got several signs. So they share with the community college. I don't know why they don't do this more often. Not every city has a community college. What does that say? No weapons, no alcohol, no pets, no tobacco, no fun. And it's pretty early. Oh man, where's the parking? Oh, okay, bike racks. 9 a.m. I'm the only bicycle. It's a high-class library when they got a patio for you. It's fries. Yeah, I want to get some food over there. Alright, so I walked by this security guy. I think he works for Securitas. And that black dude just walked out of the private area through the drive-through gate. That's suspicious. But yeah, they have to hire a security guy here. That's a little surprising. But it shouldn't be. There are quite a few black people around here. There's this water company called Hydration Rescue, and it has like a symbol like they're firefighters. Hydration Rescue. If you got the money, of course. So straight up, no bicycles, but they do have a bicycle rack. They have extra watermelon trays here for some reason. Private security is really picking up the pace around here. Every building practically. I don't understand why there's only a few cars in the park and ride, but it's like traditionally I know how they've been working, and I should be able to park there all day without any trouble. Maybe they got too many vehicle break-ins or something. $2.48 for gas here. That's incredible. What's really tempting about parking at this park and ride is that it's a short walk to this overlook on this mountain behind everything here. It's the shortest route. 5 miles. I think I could do that. Problem is I need to look for somewhere that I can overnight park, and I have not established that. I'd risk it at the Walmart neighborhood market or anywhere, but there's no real signs warning, so that they might have their guard down, but they do hire private security all over the place too. Looks like I could turn into the Chase Bank and go into the park and ride directly. They got a warning down there actually now. Yeah, I think they might have a lot of break-ins, but it's just so underused on a Friday, like 10:30, 11 o'clock. What was it designed for? Did they have like a problem they were addressing, or they just kind of make it? I've never seen a Bandit sign advertise this. A Bandit sign for that? Side street of 27th looks pretty good. You got a lot of wall. A different grip on the bicycle. A different driving style. It's a little more acceleration, more sudden stops. There's so much difference in activities and mannerisms of the people around here. I get the feeling that there's a lot of stolen cars around here, that there's a lot of crime, but it's just so quiet that it's just been something that's accepted. I don't know. It's just different and it's strange. It's not scary to me because I don't feel like I'm at a threat, but it feels like there's a lot of sinister stuff going on around here in Guadalupe. Maybe not. Prove me wrong. Alright, I find it kind of amusing. This is not readable, is it? It says Paul Penzona is the sheriff. Like they're really celebrating that. But apparently I'm in a township, Guadalupe, with a mile radius amongst this whole mass of city area in Phoenix. You know, there's all these major cities around Tempe and Phoenix, and somehow they were able to find room for a little town. They don't have a police station. They're getting they get patrols on contract by the Maricopa sheriffs. I was checking out the website. It doesn't really have any ordinances against car camping, and sheriffs really aren't known to enforce any problems with that. I think I'm gonna just take a chance and sleep overnight in the library parking lot. Tribal Complex, Pasquayaki. There's somebody in there, but they got some kind of a warrior statue standing in front. That's kind of cool. As I walk to Walmart, there's a Welcome to Tempe sign again. So it's like in Tempe, there's like this squared off mile radius for this town of Guadalupe. somehow they managed to bring the communities together and file for their own sovereignty from the city of Tempe. Yep, just about a mile away. It's a Walmart. So entertaining to find places like this. That's what keeps me interested in these big cities, is discovering places I like to shop. Wow, I run better in these Jordan shoes, size 18. It's just because they're not worn in like the size 24 shoes or 22. They just call themselves a Walmart Center, not Super Center. It's kind of curious. Center. I think I heard fireworks pop off again. That's a strange thing about this Tempe area, is they're selling fireworks. I saw in 2 different places they're selling fireworks year-round. Yeah, this Walmart's definitely no good for overnight camping. They got 4 cameras, shot spotter, and they got 2 of those things. The diversity is really strong south of Guadalupe, whatever the name, Guadalupe. There's a lot of Muslim and black and white, but you don't see them like interacting, like hanging out, like they come here as a party together, a white and a black person. The groups stick to their own and just walk by each other as groups. So I don't know if you can call that much for multiculturalism. You see the different, no overnight parking, violators will be towed. Yeah, no overnight parking. Okay, so there were some thugs hanging out by the electronics. It really was alarming to see three black youths that just, the way they were looking and just standing around. It's concerning. I guess the scariest part of this park and ride is that it's a big bus station. And bus stations always attract bad people. Alright, I'm not too enthused about this area. It's just so incredibly busy. I need to find a place to park overnight. And I think I have an idea of where I want to go. It's not exactly my first choice. If I could find something else could possibly be better. But I want to climb this mountain. It's 5 miles to the top. That's a very big goal. Are these horse tracks on such a busy area? But it's an area I don't want to stick around very long in. Maybe I'll walk down the 24th up ahead a little bit towards the mountain and see whatever it leads exactly. I think it's kind of a curve or something. See how soon you hit the trail. So many of these orange trees around, but nobody's gonna pick those. I tried some, they're a little watery, not as sugary as the store-bought ones. Mountain trails start from the low 300,000s. Wow, that's to be in Phoenix. To burn up in Phoenix, you pay that much. It doesn't sound worth it to me. You know, for this private community, on this side and the other side, they don't even bother closing the gates. So, that's a pretty good sign.